Oh, yeah.
I'm Park C, and this is The Zombie, and we're here with episode 9 of The Wrestling Burn.
Oh, yeah!
We already heard that.
Oh, sorry.
That's right,
Macho
but
Man does it better than me.
Just a bit. That's how we're going to be starting off the new shows, because we love the Macho Man. Real slow week this week in wrestling. Not much big news.
Hardly anything.
Yeah, actually something that wasn't that big that I thought was kind of odd, though. CM Punk, big MMA fan, showed up last week, and they actually showed him on TV at the UFC fights on Fox. They showed him, and him and Lita have been going all around, but actually it pissed off MMA veteran Mark Coleman, who wanted to legitimately knock him out.
Really? How come?
Yeah, but just because Mark Coleman's an attention whore.
I don't even know who that guy is. I could care less.
He's like he used to be really good, and then he went to Japan and got caught doing steroids, and...
You know, one thing I did not know, Punk was banging Lita.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Yep.
But it's, they're both
been
tatted
going on.
up. And
yeah, both love
kinda
Punk
hot.
music.
They both were seen at the Texas Rangers game and the Angels games over the weekend.
Yep, Punk, huge baseball fan. He's also supposed to be at this week's MMA fights.
Really?
Yep.
I'm surprised at that.
Why?
That he's a baseball fan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he grew up in Chicago, so... Big baseball town. Big sports town in general.
He's supposed to be going to a Dodgers game next week. Not a Dodgers game, a Pedro's.
Padres. A Padres?
A Padres!
Oh, they're all Spanish.
Yeah,
just
whatever.
like Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio and John Cena advertised against Ryback and Dolph Ziggler for May 27th at Raw. I don't even know why that's important, but...
I don't think it is. I think they're trying to pull the publicity in by advertising matches ahead of time to get people in the door. But hey, fucking not Dolph Ziggler, Del Rio and
Ricardo.
Jesus Christ, I can't think of his name right now.
Ricardo, Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger.
What about him?
They had a match on SmackDown last night. It was actually freaking. It was a no.
It started off the
holds
show.
barred
Yeah, it was
rules
good.
Match. It was actually a pretty good match.
It was good. I think they should.
Swagger got fucking busted open. His lip was all bleeding and dripping down his face.
Oh, good. That means it wasn't planned.
But he won.
Is the best
again.
Kind. Yes.
2 in a row. He beat
2 in a row.
Ziggy and Ziggy in the Brain.
Ziggy in the Brain.
Hey, new segment. It's called Wrestler Breakdown.
That's right. And this week's Wrestler Breakdown is actually going to be about a young and up and coming guy who's actually from this area. Didn't know that.
Didn't know that either.
Central Mass's own Damion Sandow.
Born in Worcester.
That's right, Worcester, Massachusetts. His actual name is Aaron Stephen Haddad, and like we said, from Worcester.
He's Islamic.
Yeah, his I think only half.
He's a terrorist.
Whoa, not cool. Too soon.
No, I was gonna say he was a rapist, but
too soon.
Yeah, sorry. My apologies to the terrorists.
Thank you. That's right. He went to Holy Name Catholic High School, which I know where it is. If you're from Massachusetts, you know where it is. Went to Worcester State, where he was actually a psychology major. Which, I mean, makes sense.
Well, that totally makes sense for being a wrestler.
I mean, yeah, you gotta have ring psychology. It kind of makes sense.
Mess with guys' minds.
He's actually a big guy, 6'4", 241. Generally young. I mean, he's...
phenomenal beard.
Yeah, that's best beard in wrestling.
I think it's one of the best
by
beards.
far. I think it's better than what's his face.
Zeb Coulter's got a funky beard going.
I think it's better than Zeb Coulter's.
He's got a nice, clean.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's nice and full and clean.
Yep. Wrap a turban around his head to look like a terrorist.
Stop.
Sorry.
He is not a terrorist.
I know.
I know.
It's good to say it though.
It's
not.
It's
Sorry.
not
I apologize, especially to all my peeps in Boston.
Yeah. Unlike WWE, who didn't mention it at all.
You know, John Cena did not mention it at all.
That's what
on
I
Monday
thought.
Night Raw.
I thought he was gonna, just because he's from Massachusetts.
Being from Newton, Massachusetts, you would have thought he would have mentioned something.
Nothing at all.
Did they even mention anything about it?
No.
Not even on SmackDown or anything? They didn't.
Nope, not that I saw.
Wow.
That's cool. Thanks,
Dropping
WWE.
the ball.
Thank you.
Bunch of douchebags.
Thank you.
So what else do we know about Damion Sandow?
He's actually been in the WWE territory 3 times. Started out in OVW for a couple of years, where he was facing guys like Stevie Richards, Team Angle, who most of you don't remember, but that was Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin before they were the world's greatest tag team.
Why don't I remember that he was Idol Stevens before?
Probably because he didn't have a big run. Yep, that was his first gimmick when he got called up, was Idol Stevens. He was with Michelle McCool when she was doing the whole Teacher's Pets thing. But
I don't remember that.
See, Idol Stevens, he wasn't a big enough part of the show though either.
That's probably when the WWE kind of tanked for me.
Yeah,
I think it was right after that whole Stone Cold era. I think it might have been right after that where it started kind of
getting
sucking.
boring and yeah. Yep, but yeah, he was Idol Stevens, and he was one of Michelle McCool's Teacher's Pets.
I'd like to be Michelle McCool's Teacher's Pet.
Good thing the Undertaker gets to.
What a lucky bastard!
I know.
How'd the Undertaker get Sarah taken off his neck so quickly?
I don't know. That had to hurt.
He had the tattoo of Sarah across his neck.
They probably
He
used
was there
laser
1 week,
surgery,
and the next week
yeah.
was gone.
Well, I know at first they just started blurring it out.
Did they?
Yeah.
Can I tell you, the Undertaker looks fucking horrible now.
He put on a
really
decent match, though.
For a guy that's 45, 48 years old,
He looks old.
he looks horrible.
He just got beaten down.
Oh, he got fucking ass raped last night.
Yeah, I know.
Shield fucking.
We'll talk about that later, though.
All right.
Let's get through this segment.
Go back to your segment.
All right, so yeah, he was with Michelle McCool in a tag team as Michelle McCool's Teacher's Pets. She actually got injured, and they sent him right down. Returned to OVW, wrestled there, started teaming with guys like Vladimir Kozlov, started beating guys like Vladimir Kozlov, Colt Cabana, won a couple titles down there, and then just got released. No real reason. Went back to a big Massachusetts independent circuit in XCW as well as Chaotic Wrestling.
Did he wrestle for BTW at all?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Not that I've seen. He probably did a couple matches though. I would assume so.
Yeah.
Maybe. I know BTW goes all around the country though.
They actually put on some damn good matches.
They do. They really do.
They're old school. They're kind of ECW type of organization.
In 08, he was noticed again doing a show at a Jerry the King Lawler tribute where he wrestled an awesome match, caught WWE's eye again. Back in 08, they signed him back to OVW where he had a short championship run. Then he just
kind of fell off the face of the earth for a little bit.
Yeah, he fell off the face of the earth, went to Puerto Rico, wrestled for the company Carlito's dad owns. Did a couple matches down there, winning some titles. Finally, WWE brought him back into Florida Championship Wrestling. A couple years later, he was called up, and he's the character he is now, the Damion Sandow, intellectual savior of the masses.
And you know what? Unfortunately, I see the WWE not using him the way he should be used. This guy can wrestle. He's great on the mic.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to end up falling to the wayside because as of right now, they're really not using him in anything.
Him and Cody Rhodes, and I think Sandow might be one of the only guys that doesn't actually use a writer.
Speaking of Cody Rhodes, they don't know what to do with the kid. There was a big article in this web news thing stating that they don't know what to use him for. And Cody actually mentioned that he'd like to fight Morgan Freeman at the next pay-per-view, joking around. And but a couple days later, I read that at the Royal Rumble, they may have Cody Rhodes fight Goldust.
Finally!
So somebody's finally listening to us.
That would be cool, because they've teased that for the past couple of years. 2 years ago, before they did Booker T against him, and then...
Family Feud always works. And then get Dusty involved. Oh,
like
he's
I
my
said.
favorite kid.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Said that last week, actually. But they've teased that match for a while now. A couple of years they've done it, and Goldust broke his collarbone, and they just kind of never went back to it. And then they were at this year's Royal Rumble together, and they actually, the fans popped when they saw it, when they were going back and forth, and Cody actually eliminated him.
Really?
Yep.
See, that would be great. They could fight each other, and then the loser has to go back in Dusty Rhodes' belly.
Oh, God.
In my belly.
Dusty Rhodes looks like hell.
Well, like I said before, he looks like Gollum.
You did that.
My precious. Yeah, I know I said that before.
Yeah, you did.
But it works, so I'm going to say it again. Is there
I'm
anything
okay
else
with it.
good about him?
I mean, nothing really big. Unfortunately, he hasn't gotten a big enough push to be big.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't get pushed to the wayside.
Yeah, I know.
Like everybody else.
I'm hoping they don't ruin him.
So what's going on with the WWE Network? Anything?
I don't know if
ever
it's
gonna fucking happen.
It was supposed to happen at first when they were moving the show to 3 hours.
They advertised like 6 different shows that were going to be on it, and now that the
Divas show,
the E Entertainment Network decided to pick up the Divas show,
which was supposed to be one of the first shows on the WWE Network.
Right. So, what does this mean?
This is looking less and less possible, unfortunately.
How hard is it to fucking create? And well, you know, it's the WWE. Their creative team blows.
Yep.
Right.
And I think that actually leads to the segment you wanted to start, which is something you've just wanted to go along with and rant. You want to give the name of your segment and everything? Just
yeah,
do your
it's
thing.
called. What's the name of my segment called?
I don't even remember. But it's your segment, so you should probably know. It's called What the Fuck Were They Thinking?
What the fuck were they thinking?
That's right.
When they decided to turn Ryback heel. I mean, come on. This guy was getting the biggest fucking pop when he came out. Fans loved him. He was bigger than any superstar out there right now.
Besides CM Punk.
Well, CM Punk really wasn't getting a big pop when he came out. He was getting half booze and whatever. Ryback was getting everybody up going, feed me more, feed me more. Let's turn him heel and totally fucking kill his career. I guarantee you, in another year, you won't know anything about Ryback because he's going to be gone. Because they smoshed him. They squashed him.
Squash.
Just like that. He has lost his last 6 pay-per-view matches. I don't know if you've kept track.
I did see that. I read that. And it looks like it's going to be 7 now. Because there's no way you give him the clean. They're not going to let him beat Cena for the title when Cena hasn't had the title for a month.
They should have kept this guy in Ohio City Wrestling or their lower organization, got him some mic training, because he's horrible on the mic. Obviously, with that last friggin' thing that they had him do, where he was in the back reading off a fucking card.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell he was reading off a prompter. He can't speak himself like John Cena or The Rock or CM Punk.
And even John Cena's not that good at it. I think Cena's average at the mic at best.
Well, CM Punk is probably one of the top guys on the mic.
I think it goes CM Punk and then probably Sandow, honestly.
Yeah. And The Rock's in there when he's around.
Yeah, but I don't... Even The Rock, though. The Rock sucks on the mic now. He's boring now. It's same old...
Captain Hernia.
Yeah, I know. He actually just had surgery. He said at first he wasn't going to do it. Decided to go with the surgery. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck him.
Michael Bay actually got a lot of wrestlers pissy, and this is when Cody Rhodes actually brought up the whole Morgan Freeman thing. Michael Bay went out publicly and told The Rock he needs to grow up and stop being a pro wrestler.
Michael Bay, the director?
The director.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't he need to grow up and stop being a director?
Yeah, apparently.
Isn't directing not a real job? You stand around telling actors what to do.
Yeah.
The Rock is at least fucking out there
doing something. Doing couples.
He's doing more than one thing. He's fucking wrestling, he's acting, he's masturbating. You know, what the fuck? Who gives a shit? Wrestling is probably a harder job than acting.
It's definitely more physical. Oh, yeah. What? I could say cut. I could yell cut.
Yeah, cut!
Oh.
Action! Masturbate! Yes! Cut!
Yes!
No, I said cut! Shut that hose off! What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
I don't know!
Now you're just yelling.
I know. Sorry!
You're just yelling things. But no, but actually, then after the Morgan Freeman thing, I don't know if you heard this, Cody Rhodes said if it came to it and somebody offered me a big-time movie role, I'd leave the WWE too, which I don't blame him. The money's better.
The only guy it's paid off for, which he really didn't have a choice at it, is Edge. I don't know if you ever seen Edge's acting. He's been in
he's actually
Haven.
really
He
good.
is freaking really good. And he's believable.
Yeah. He needs to get an actual believable movie.
I'd like
though,
to see him in a,
Haven,
I'd like
a
to see
real
him in a
movie.
Well, Haven's a good show. I love that show.
Oh yeah, I like Plug.
Plug.
Yeah, I like the show, but I'd like to see him in like a recognized movie. Like you see The Rock in every other movie that
with
comes
some
out.
real stars.
Yeah,
Don't just put him in with some no-name people like
with like WWE,
like the
movie.
Marine or something stupid like that.
The Marine 8.5, featuring
Yeah.
Edge.
No, please don't do that. That would be horrible. I would have to squash that myself.
Oh, squash. In case you guys haven't noticed, squash is the word of the day.
Yes. So every time you hear squash, take a shot of whatever the hell
You want to, and we don't care.
Yeah.
We honestly don't.
We don't like drinking.
No.
Oh yeah, we do. No, we don't.
No.
We don't want young kids to drink.
That's right.
No one under 8, please.
Under
Shouldn't be picking
8?
up a bottle of booze. Yeah. That's for you people over in Germany. You have no drinking limit.
What about Triple H bringing back all former guys? A lot of his buddies getting signed to deals.
He's trying to get RVD back.
I'd like the
MVP.
Him and Shelton Benjamin was supposed to come back after the Royal Rumble.
Where are they?
Yeah,
As a tag team, though, right?
Yeah.
Look at those red hairs. Really?
Yeah, they've been slated to come back now for a real long time and have yet to do anything.
Well, that's fucking ridiculous.
I have no idea what's going on with that.
Neither do I.
I thought that they are signed to a deal, too, so I'm not sure. Don't know what's going on with it.
MVP actually was a really good wrestler.
He was until they made him start doing all those dumb things with Matt Hardy, where they were doing like the competitions and stuff, because kept saying they were better than each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dumb, but, I think they need to bring him back as a regular wrestler and not any of this other shit, and
Just let him be him.
let him be him.
Let him
Be MVP.
I know one of the big reasons he was actually released was
Drugs, wasn't it?
no, not him. He wanted to change up his gimmick a little bit, and they said no because they had R-Truth coming in. So he said, "Okay, release me."
Man, you know what? R-Truth, I know a lot of people like him.
What's up?
I hate that.
What's up?
When he started the Little Jimmy thing, it was actually pretty cool. That was a good gimmick
It was
for him.
weird. It was funny,
weird,
though.
but it was funny. It was a good gimmick. Now him coming back as a black rapper,
Which
What's
he's
up?
been before.
which he's been before, is one of the stupidest things.
What's up?
Because he's like he's from the fucking ghetto. Well, he is from the ghetto, isn't he?
I don't know.
I know they did a whole friggin' documentary
Did they?
thing on him way back when he first
Oh,
came in.
that's right. He went to jail before.
Yeah, he was from the
and-
ghetto, and he thought he'd get out by wrestling and start rapping and blah, blah.
And what's up?
And he wrote this What's Up song, which
What's
is fucking
up?
ridiculously stupid.
What's up?
Which he probably didn't even write.
No, they wrote it
WWE
for him.
Creation probably wrote it for him.
Remember when John Cena thought he was a rapper?
Back in the day.
When he actually was good on the mic?
Yeah,
and
he
I
came
could
out and
actually
rapped.
listen to him.
Did you,
He would make these D's nuts
Did you see
jokes.
the, during Raw on Monday night, they previewed Brutus Clay's new movie.
I didn't see it. You had told me about it, but why don't you tell
It
everybody
looks
else
like
about
it's about a bunch of psycho killers at a truck stop that pretty much just kill people. But really, are you gonna be afraid of a 400-pound guy that you could probably run away from?
it? He'll dance after you.
Yeah, that's true. He probably dances you to death.
He's
He
like-
does a belly flop.
He
off the
calls
top
his
rope.
mama, and his
Kills you.
mama gets you. And she, like, bakes you cookies and stuff and just feeds you till you fall asleep, and then he kills you.
His two
dances on you.
lady does the butt thing in
Oh,
your
yeah.
face.
And they just swallow you.
Yeah. Do you see who's stealing their move?
No.
Layla.
What move is that?
The butt to the face thing.
Is she doing that?
Yes. She all of a sudden started doing that.
They all stole it from Rikishi.
Well, Rikishi's got the biggest butt around.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah.
I love Rikishi's butt. It's great.
Rikishi's got a big butt.
That's right.
Why is this lady coming to walk into my car?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Look
know
at her.
either.
She's so old.
Yeah.
I just want
She's
to tickle
hot.
her.
She's hot.
That's right. Can we? We should. Oh, why don't you tell everybody about that question you asked before we start talking about this old woman?
So, the question of the week was, if you could bring back any wrestler to the WWE, past or present, who would it be? And it was kind of overwhelming that most people said Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think I got about 10 responses from Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then there was a few like Eddie Guerrero.
Well, that wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind that.
RVD.
Young RVD, though.
And,
Not RVD now.
The Hardy Boys.
Oh, I hate them.
Maybe Hardy Boys in their prime, when they used to feud with Edge and Christian.
See, I was never a huge fan of them, even when I was younger, but they could. With Edge and Christian, they always put on a good match.
They were good in the late tables, ladders, and chairs matches. They were always good in those matches.
They're always good for a dumb stunt.
Yeah.
Which is probably why they were both addicted to drugs.
Yeah. Painkillers, and more painkillers.
Oh, don't forget crack and steroids.
You know, I posted another question on Google Plus, on all the wrestling sites up there. And you know what? I got absolutely no responses to them. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I got one response. I posted the question: if you were given the opportunity to create the the best match in wrestling history, or 10 minutes with any diva, what would you choose? And you believe I only got one response out of that? And the guy picked creating the best match in wrestling history. Nobody wanted to spend any time with a diva. Are we all gay? Come on!
He's shy.
What the hell?
Which would you pick?
And it wasn't even...
What if your match is a bra and
But
panties
you know what?
match?
It wasn't even referring to going out and banging a diva for 10 minutes. You could have coffee with them. You could just chat with them. It was just 10 minutes with a diva.
Out of a tickle party.
Yeah, I don't fucking understand that. And people are friggin' ridiculous sometimes.
You want to play the song of the week?
Yeah, we could play the song. What's the song of the week going to be?
I don't know. You didn't tell me this week. Nobody even got the song of the week last week. Should we?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the last week we're going to do it. And you know what? I'm going to make it easy. Look, you want a free t-shirt? Email us.
$40. It's a $40 t-shirt.
You get it for nothing just for guessing a song.
That's right.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, hold on one second.
Here we go.
Radio, tell me everything you know. I like to sing the radio.
Now, if you can't get that, there is something wrong with you.
And if you do get it, you win a free t-shirt. You have to be the first one to answer. And you want to tweet the pictures again of the shirt just so everybody can see it?
I'll tweet those later on today.
And you can follow us on Twitter at WrestlingBurn. Or you can follow me at B_Parks23 on Twitter. You have a Google Plus, which I know you can plug, because I don't know the name of your Google Plus.
I don't know the name of it either.
You can tweet that. Email us at thewrestlingburn@yahoo.com for your chance to win the free t-shirt. And we will be back with you next week on The Wrestling Burn. That's correct.
Peace
That's
out.
right.
Yeah!